Good morning, everybody. We're here again, Jen and Sharon, for coffee or tea. What do you have today, Jen?
I've got coffee today.
Oh, nice. You're following the rules.
That's me. I'm a rule follower.
Well, it's appropriate that we have our hot drinks because today we're talking about winter survival
Mhm.
and how we're going to get through this long winter.
Let me just show them if they can even see.
It's very bright out.
Yeah, see that? That's snow.
Okay. It's so bright at my house that I'm facing a window when I was talking to Jen. So right before we went live, I had to shut all kinds of shades because the glow off the snow that we have is crazy. So we kicked off December with, what do you think, Jen? Like 18 inches of snow in our town in Ohio?
Yeah, I think it was. If I could show you a picture of the top of my car, and that would give you some. Now this is after I took some of it off. So
hold it up higher. We can't. I see a car. It's hard to see the snow.
Can you see that?
Oh yes. Yeah,
there's
a big pile there.
The ledge of snow on my car. Yeah, that's just some of it. It was like shoveling concrete. I did all my cardio in one day for the whole year.
I felt that way too because we had a huge avalanche come off our roof we have this little balcony that serves no purpose.
Oh yeah, we have one of those too.
I don't know. The houses are so old. I don't know if they were like shaking out rugs before vacuum cleaners or something. I don't know. But you have to actually climb out a window to get to this one. So I climbed out the window with my teenager's help. He handed me a shovel and then he pulled me back in. He said he's too big to get out the window because it doesn't open all the way either. So it's very exciting. I know, I don't believe it either. He, by the way, is on a break from remote school and threatened to watch me on Facebook. And I said, don't, I'll feel self-conscious. So if he's here listening,
Adam, we're going to talk about what you're getting for Christmas. So get off right now or it's going to break the surprise.
All right. So let's talk about these months coming. So we can't do the normal things. We can't have the parties. The holiday parties and stuff. We can't maybe even see our families this holiday season. We can't do New Year's Eve, blah, 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 blah. It's going to be cold. What are we going to do, Jen, to get through these months? You have lots of great ideas for us, you told me?
Yeah, I have one really great idea. I'm going to try to turn my screen and see if you can see it on my wall. Oops, wait, no, I can't. It goes the other way. No, I can't get to it. Oh, wait, here. I have a better idea. I'll bring it to you.
Jen loves a little show and tell.
This is what's on my calendar.
What is that? Is that an advent calendar for?
I wish. That'd be awesome.
They have those wine advent calendars.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I wish I had that. That would be really cool. But I did get the Trader Joe's advent calendars for my kids that have a little bit of chocolate behind each door. And shout out to Trader Joe's. It's been the same price since like 1950. I think it's $1 for these advent calendars. But if you're thinking you're going to go get one today, you're sorely mistaken because they sell out by Thanksgiving. So
well, it is December 2nd, so we would be late already.
True. Good point.
But I think what we need to do for this winter maybe is look to our Scandinavian friends.
Yeah, they have it figured out because they actually like cold and snow. Like they get excited about it. They can't wait.
Well, so I don't know if I think that's actually the coping mechanism. I don't think they necessarily, I don't think it's a choice. I think if you decide to like something, maybe you like it more. I don't know. I'll tell you this. I know we're supposed to get outside, and that's what the Swedes and the Norwegians say. You get outside all year long. You just make sure you have the right clothing on and that it doesn't matter if it's raining, snowing, whatever, you get outside and you do your walks and your winter sports and you light a fire outside. And
like you said in your newsletter, Sharon has a newsletter in case you want to. This is a well-known axiom, but I definitely ascribe to it. There's no such thing as bad weather, just unsuitable clothing, right?
I did not hear that till I was an adult. And I think it was when I had kids in preschool because bless those preschool teachers, even the 3 and 4-year-olds, they would have us, we already talked about what winter can be like here in Ohio.
Yeah.
You had to make sure you brought your kids snow pants every day, hat, mittens.
We went outside every day.
Every day. Even if they only had 25 minutes allotted to go outside and 15 of them were those kids getting their own snow clothes on, they did it every day.
Yep.
And I think it does make a big difference. So do you have the proper clothing in your house, Jen?
Well, it's funny you should mention this. We kind of do, because we all have snow pants that we discovered we had yesterday when we had to go out and shovel 18 inches of snow because the snowblower died 1 minute into the clearing process. 1 minute, people. Wow. And somebody had to go somewhere, so we had to shovel. But a good friend of mine posted something on, we have a bartering website or a Facebook page in our town, like free stuff where you can sell stuff for cheap or whatever. And she posted one of those, I forget what you call those hats that have like the ear flaps.
Not a balaclava.
No.
I don't know what the ones with the ear flaps are called.
There is a name for it, but I forget what it's called. And it's like one of those, down ones with the
maybe one of our viewers can help us. Maybe
please help me. There is a name for this. And like the big puffy hat with the flaps and like big puffy mittens. And I was like, I will take those because I know I'm going to be using them this winter so I can get outside. So yes, we're working on it. It's a whip. It's a work in progress. How about it?
When I was a kid, I did not really think about snow pants being for adults because I don't think my mother ever had snow pants, as far as I can remember. I think she skied before her children were born, and then that was the end of snow play for her. And my father, stuff wasn't as good. Do you remember how heavy and wet things would get when we were kids?
It was wool, so it would get wet and itchy.
Yeah.
And, like you'd get hot and sweaty, which the good thing about wool is it is better for that. Like it wicks some of the moisture out. But once it gets all encased in ice or caked with ice, yeah, forget it. So heavy.
Did we talk about the boot solution with the bags inside the boots before?
We didn't, but we certainly did do that. We had the plastic bags you put on your feet to get your feet to go into your boots.
So you've done this?
Totally, yeah.
Okay, so again, Jen and I are both the youngest of 5, and in my house we had Sears boots in pretty much every size. Yep. And the Sears boots were, nice and tall. They went up the shin. They were olive green with yellow laces. They were the same. They were unisex. Everybody wore the same ones. And they had, if they were brand new, like kind of a fluffy yellow inside. But by the time they got to me, they were never brand new anymore.
I think sometimes it was like a felt. It was like a felt liner.
Yes,
is what we had, and they were very inflexible. So when you put them on, you had to walk like Frankenstein's monster because there was just no bending your feet in these things at all.
And the bags were just a clever answer to the fact that the toe had split. And really, are you going to buy a new pair of boots for 1 child or 2 children left when you've already gotten through 3 kids or whatever?
Heck no. I never had any new winter weather outside stuff. Yes, it was all unisex because it had to go from boys to girls and back again. So
yes. So I guess we're not saying we need to have lots of expensive stuff. You could always put your kid in plastic grocery bags inside their boots, right?
Oh my God, I can't even imagine what the response to that would be.
Oh my gosh, it would not go over well. So spoiled, right?
They would just stay inside and watch me go out. Probably they're like, no, we're good. We'll just sit here on the couch and watch you shovel.
Jen, I think we need to talk about that other Scandinavian thing that I think you told me about.
I did.
Do you know what I'm going to say?
I think so, but do you know how to say it?
I was going to ask you.
I think it's pronounced hygge.
Oh no, I was thinking of a different one. We got to talk about several.
Oh, okay. Well, let's talk about hygge first.
Hygge, I think it is.
Hygge?
It sounds like that hygge chaka. Okay. I can't fight this feeling. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good song. I like that one. Yeah, that's the Scandinavian. I forget if it's Swedish.
I think it's mostly from Danish.
Danish. Oh, that word for that means kind of like cozy winter. Like half the things you see in the IKEA catalog, for example, make you feel hygge.
Yeah, I actually did some research. I prepared.
Oh,
and here's the notes I took.
Okay.
Hygge is Danish mostly, but
Okay.
also Norwegian. And it's about cozy and comfortable conviviality.
Ooh,
So
I like the alliteration.
I don't know if that works in Danish, but it works in English.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's like it features candles, fireplaces, throw blankets, sweets, comfort food, and hot drinks. I mean,
Check, 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 check. I like
yes,
all of those things.
we
So
did last night because it was December 1st. We decided it was time to get some of the Christmas decorations out,
nice.
and we celebrated with a fire. So we were doing our fireplace, and we definitely had the blankets out last night too.
Well, we had blankets, candles, and fireplace going last night too, but that's because we lost power.
Oh, you did?
We did.
Oh no.
For a while. It's okay. We survived it.
Well, I'm glad you're back to have coffee with me.
I know. I was worried that the power company said it might not come on until the 3rd. So
I think they were just trying to lower expectations, because I hear that from other people, and then everybody gets happy when they hear, instead of these false promises where you get disappointed.
there's nobody happier than a teenager who can replug in their devices once the power comes on, right?
That's right.
Okay, so what's the other word that we
Oh,
talk
you
about?
told me about this, Jen. It's
Yeah, but I don't remember how to
I
say
think
it.
it's fika or fika. It's
Yeah.
FIKA.
Mm-hmm.
And I also researched this because I wanted to be prepared for our winter here. Oh, I think it's, oh, you know what? I didn't take notes on what country it's from. It's from Sweden or Norway. And it's slowing down and finding time for friends and or colleagues to drink and eat something small together. So it's a coffee break with a snack.
Oh, right. That's right. It's the break in the day with your colleagues,
So
especially.
quite literally, that's what we're doing right now, except we don't have anything to eat.
No, yeah, I forgot that part.
That's okay. I'm not hungry at the moment. I guess we should have another one at like that 3 or 4 o'clock snack time.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone who's joining us here is joining us for fika too, or fika. Correct us if we're wrong. And I think actually this is the way we need to do it, because everybody says over and over again, besides going outside and sleeping well and exercising, you need to see people to be happy. And especially winter, because we're all, it's not like in the summer we all were able to kind of go out on the street and say hello to neighbors or have people over in the backyard. And now we need this kind of plan togetherness, I think, a little bit more. And
yeah, definitely. And you can do this by Zoom, obviously, with your friends. I'm going to do this evening. I have a Zoom scheduled with a couple friends who live other places. So, and maybe we'll do, there's one other Scandinavian thing that I want to try, which is called, again, I'm going to say this wrong, but I think it's glug.
Oh, the drink.
You know what that is? It's like mulled wine. There's a certain way that you have to make it. I'll try to research that for next time, but it sounds delightful.
Jen, we should have a special glug with Jen and Sharon, and in the evening, and we'll cook it live together.
Oh, I like it. I like it because I think it's one of those things that also makes your house smell good while you're doing it. So it's, it's like aromatherapy, and it's all the other kinds of therapy too. So I think that's on my list to try. And then maybe we'll do some like homemade s'mores. And our friend Jody came across this really great idea that you can order for your friends and have it delivered to them. It's the hot cocoa charcuterie board. So we're gonna, we have a really nice gift guide. I can't remember if we put it in the gift guide, but that's something we should definitely bring that one back out for our friends to as an idea of something you can send to people to let them know you're thinking about them. I
love that idea. Oh. Anything else we should be thinking about this winter?
Well, you and I are both going to be filling our bird feeders, because that's something that it's a really good distraction for us, and it's nice for the birds, and it's also nice for our cats who get to watch the birds. You can see behind me I have this ridiculous cat condo, and it's facing the bird feeder out.
I thought there was a cat on there when we first got on.
Yep, I don't know where she went. She may have gone to the other.
Camera shy.
Not generally. She usually goes right between us. But
so no, anyway, I think that's a great idea.
Your suggestions are for how you're going to survive these long winter months, even if you're somewhere where maybe you don't get snow. we know the light goes away, and a lot of us have SAD, that seasonal affective disorder. Maybe you use a light box. Maybe you have some other tricks up your sleeve that are going to help us all get through this winter together. So tell us in the comments, and we'll see you next time.
Sounds great. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.